Alright, what's up you guys? It's your boy Goji Franklin, and now listen, I've been browsing through Twitter and Instagram a lot lately, and I mean a lot, and I've been seeing a lot of people compare and list out their personal favorite Godzilla designs, and I got the idea that maybe I should try and do the same thing and turn it into a video. And now, there's a lot, and I mean a whole lot of different Godzilla designs and suits that stem from movies, shows, and comics, and today I want to showcase my personal top 10 favorites. Alright, to start off the list, we have a design that has only appeared in the comics. In fact, the Marvel comics. The Marvel Godzilla is a very unique incarnation of Godzilla, first appearing in Marvel Comics Godzilla King of the Monsters issue 1, and then later going on to appear in 23 more issues, facing all sorts of opponents such as the Avengers, Devil Dinosaur, and even a rat. This design of Godzilla would be considered generic by many fans, but I think that's part of the reason why I like it so much. Godzilla is a big green theropod type dinosaur monster who stands upright and breathes fire in these comics, and I kind of love that take on him. It's actually a pretty iconic design, and it was inspiration for many future American Godzilla designs to build off of in a way, and it's probably one of the more common designs that the general audience thinks about when bringing up Godzilla in any conversation. Coming in at number 9, we've got the OG himself, Godzilla 1954. This is the granddaddy of every Godzilla incarnation. The original Godzilla design is truly iconic to me, and I also feel like it's a little slept on among Godzilla fans because I hardly ever see this incarnation be someone's favorite Godzilla design or even make their top 5 list. I mean, hell, it's not even in my own top 5. Nevertheless, I do really love and enjoy this suit. The suit is dubbed Shodai Goji, and for a design that came out in the early 50s, I think it holds up pretty well, even for today's standards. Definitely more than some other Showa Godzilla suits. From the lumbering stature of this Godzilla to the iconic back plates to the menacing face, I've come to really love this design a lot in recent years, and I'll always have the highest amount of respect for it. I'll understand it. Oh, yeah. Don't stress about it. At number 8, we've got Godzilla 2002/2003, also known as the Kiryu Goji suit. This is a very well-balanced, modernized Godzilla design for me. It takes after the Godzilla 2000 suit with the extremely large spines, a scaly look, long tail that ends in a sharp point, and a ferocious face with sharp fangs in the mouth. In Godzilla Tokyo SOS, this design returns, and Godzilla now supports a battle scar in the middle of his chest that he got from surviving the Absolute Zero cannon in the previous movie, Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. This Godzilla design truly won me over when it was featured in Godzilla Rulers of the Earth comic series by IDW. The way Matt Frank illustrates Godzilla throughout the storyline is marvelous, and combined with the 2 movies it's featured in, it's truly earned a spot in my top 10 favorite Godzilla designs. This guy right here, Godzilla from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, also known as the GMK Godzilla, is hands down the meanest and most evil Godzilla. Just take a look at this picture of this kid crying because he's refusing to take a picture of this evil looking Godzilla right here. This version of Godzilla is special compared to others because this guy's eyes are entirely white, indicating, as stated in the movie, that he's possessed by the souls of the dead from World War II. As dope as that is though, this guy has kind of got that Heisei era body type, where he's large, a little bit muscular, has a very interesting and unique spine shape and pattern. He's also got an insanely large, sharp set of teeth, a bad attitude, and that charcoal black skin color. Definitely gives off some Heisei vibes in a way. It's also dope that this Godzilla design actually does only appear in 1 movie, but also in the IDW comic Godzilla in Hell issue 4, where he goes up against King Ghidorah and Destroyer and absolutely annihilates the both of them. Overall, this is a pretty popular Godzilla design amongst Godzilla fans and has rightfully earned a spot in my top 10 as well. After all this, if I fall, she gon' leave. Another Showa Godzilla design has made the list. Just outside of my top 5, we've got the Godzilla from the 2 1964 movies, Mothra vs. Godzilla and Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. This design is a fan favorite amongst many old heads in the community, and I can kind of see why. This Godzilla has a sleek, streamlined type of body, but still nicely built, with a charcoal gray color on the body and lighter gray highlights throughout the rest of the body, especially on those eyebrows. Yeah, those things really stand out on this design. He's also got a very nice and iconic spine pattern, which some of the biggest spines any Showa Godzilla has ever had. And overall, this guy has just got a very mean look to him, which definitely means that he himself means business.
It's too dark with all this sense, that's what I like about it.
And now on to my top 5. The late 70s Godzilla is hands down my favorite Showa Godzilla design of all time. I'd like to focus solely on the 73, 74, and 75 designs, as they're all the same with just minor differences. These 3 designs come from the movies Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. Of the 3, the 73 suit looks to be the most friendly, the 75 one looks to be the most serious of the 3, and the 74 is a fine balanced mix between all of them. This Godzilla is a very agile and athletic guy. You can tell by his fighting style that he's definitely more mobile than the others. I really enjoyed profile views of this suit too because, oh my god, it looks so dope to look at. Just look at this. The design is definitely more campy and cheesy and cartoony compared to other Godzilla designs, but if you're a true Godzilla fan, then you'll know that that's what makes this design so special.
Uninvited. If you get tired of that strain.
Finally, a Heisei Godzilla makes the list. It took a while, so you had to get the feeling that one would be in the top 5, right? Well, I've actually got a 3-way tie between the 91, 93, and 95 suits. Most Heisei Godzillas are like previous designs on this list where they're all very similar with very few minor differences. Only true hardcore Godzilla fans can really notice or point out. The Heisei Godzilla is arguably the most popular of the Godzilla designs, very distinguishable and recognizable. The 91 suit to me is the peak and prime of Heisei Godzilla. This fella is built like he loves the gym. He stands up tall, he has a mean snarl look on his face, and overall just a very powerful presence. The 93 suit is a little bit more hunched over, has more iconic faces and body poses out of all the Godzilla suits, and the Burning Godzilla, well, he speaks for himself. I personally think Burning Godzilla is one of the most creative ideas to come out of the entire Godzilla franchise, from the red burning patches into his skin, to his red glowing spines, to his pissed off look on his face that he always often has. Burning Godzilla, as well as 91, 93, and the rest of the Heisei era suits and designs have been such a big part of my life ever since I was a child. At number 3, we have the Godzilla 2019 design used in Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. This design is a perfect example of how an American Godzilla should look, sound, and feel on the big screen. While Godzilla 2014 took the first step in the right direction of making Godzilla seem modern, ancient, and animalistic all at once, the 2019 design adds more Godzilla-like features to the design, such as backplates similar to older Showa Godzillas, a shorter, thicker tail, and even a burning form. This Godzilla has shown the ability to display emotion at times, like previous incarnations, such as laughing at Kong after he hit him with his atomic breath. He's even got more animalistic traits, like being able to go on all fours like a crocodile, which is honestly one of the coolest things I've ever seen from any Godzilla incarnation. This design has a lot of dope design changes that differ from earlier iterations that somewhat give him more of a realistic and, like I said previously, animalistic type of take on him, such as gills on his neck for breathing underwater, sauropod-like feet instead of flat feet to better support his body weight, and even very long scaly arms. Watching this guy move, swim, and fight on the big screen multiple times has made me absolutely fall in love with this Godzilla design, and it will always, always be one of my favorites. Alright, so to me, this is debatably the best Godzilla design of all time. It's so iconic and very, very popular, and for a little while as a kid, I had this internal debate on if I liked this suit more or the design that came in first place on this list. And well, obviously I picked the suit that came in first place over this one, but my love and connection for this Godzilla design is nearly unmatched. Godzilla 2000 is the best of the best and a lot of people's favorite Godzilla design, starring in 2 official movies, Godzilla 2000 Millennium and Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, as well as being the leading main character and the face of the Atari Trilogy Godzilla games, and has appeared in countless other media throughout the years. I definitely feel a connection to this design as it dropped during my birth year 2000 and was my first ever Godzilla design I ever witnessed, due to me playing as him in Godzilla Save the Earth when I was 5, which is ironically what got me into Godzilla in the first place. But that's going to be a story for another day. So It's easily definitely the most recognizable of the Godzilla designs ever. It stands out due to its mean, edgy look, the dark green skin color, the huge reddish purple back spines, and his reddish orange atomic breath. This would definitely be my #1 favorite Godzilla design if it wasn't for one more design that made its appearance 4 years after this one's debut on Godzilla's 50th anniversary. Alright, now look. Now, if you've been a fan or a supporter of me for a little while now, you should have already known that this guy was going to be #1 on my list. But what can I say about this design that I already haven't said before? This is my favorite Godzilla incarnation from my favorite Godzilla movie, which is also my very first Godzilla movie. The Final Wars Godzilla is a perfect combination of all 3 styles of Godzilla from the Showa, Heisei, and Millennium series. He's got that slim, lean look with the smaller spines that most Showa Godzillas have. He's still very large and muscular like the Heisei Godzillas, but also has that charcoal grayish black skin color that the Heisei Godzillas have as well. And he's also got that mean, jagged, modernized look that the rest of the Millennium Godzillas possess. This guy is absolutely perfect and flawless to me. Everything from his design, his roar, his abilities, his atomic breath. There will never be a Godzilla suit or design that surpasses this one for me. I absolutely love watching Godzilla Final Wars, and I can watch this all day, every day, and not get tired. And this guy is the reason for that. He's one of the biggest reasons. This particular Godzilla is my favorite kaiju. No. Scratch that. This Godzilla is my favorite fictional character of all time, and it is exactly who or what I think in my head when I hear the word Godzilla. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really helps out the algorithm. Share this video for me. Subscribe if you already haven't. And comment down below, which is your favorite Godzilla design, incarnation, or suit? Let me know. I would love to hear you guys' opinions and thoughts on all of that, man. And thank you guys so much for watching. I put a lot of effort and work into this video, and I hope you guys really like it. I definitely plan to do more top 10s or top 5 videos in the future, and just stay tuned for more. Again, thank you as always. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.